Welcome back to the halftime show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the principal at Grayson County High School, Miss Lacy Cox. Back to school has happened here for our Cougar Conversations segment. I guess you all have been back in for 3.5 weeks. Probably feels like 3 months, 2 weeks, 6 months. It's something. How's that gone?
It is going wonderful. I've been in so many classrooms, and our science teachers are doing these awesome hands on activity. CTE's always doing something cool. The kids are involved. We've had great behavior. So it's been a really great start to the school year.
One of the kickoffs to the school year that we had a couple of weeks ago at the East Main Market was the kickoff of a celebration. Grayson County is 50 years old. Grayson County High School, as they'll celebrate the 50th anniversary when the school actually opened, is next month in later September. But you kicked off the celebrations with the East Main Market Cougar Nights. What went on? And I was there. I thought it was a really cool experience.
So I've had lots of positive comments about the night. Thank God for K105, and I'm not just saying that because I'm here right now. I'm not good with technology, so just being able to run the Kahoot and the slideshow and just putting all that together. What people probably don't know is that was like a 6-month process, but that's kind of what you've got to do to plan an activity and help it go smoothly. So it was awesome. I don't want to say any specific names because I'm bad about leaving people out, but the committee's been awesome. Tourism, all of those people just all coming together. And it's fun to work with the community. It's great to be here and work with kids, but it's also great to get to work with adults sometimes. Keeps me a little bit more sane.
And I'm not still just a little bit bitter that my boss, Mark, got more votes than me, the voice of the Cougars. I'm not bitter. I absolutely am. I absolutely am. You are a GCHS alum, though, getting the opportunity to lead Grayson County High School through this 50th anniversary and on to the coming years. What's that like?
It's been taking a lot of planning. I'm glad to be a small part. I'm just glad to be a small part just in GCH history as a student, as a teacher, library media, pep club, principal. It's been neat to reflect. Miss Lana Willis has been taking us down memory lane. So that's been cool. When we were taking pictures for the 50 years in the yearbooks, that was really neat. I get mad at kids because now that I'm a little bit older, they think that I never played a sport or I was never young. And I find that I maybe did that to some people that I know in the community that might be a little bit older than me. Looking through the yearbooks, I'm like, well, oh my gosh, they were regional winners, or oh my gosh, they were on this team, or oh my gosh, did this at state in track and field. And, I guess I'm being a hypocrite with that a little bit, but it was just cool to see all the people that have come before me and that have done wonderful things as students, as athletes, as teachers. I turned 40 last year, and Bonnie Langley had been at the school for 40 years, so a lot of people have played big roles in it just by the amount of time that they've spent, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I know it was really cool, even in the video that we put out that you can see on our K105 YouTube channel. I appreciated it. Towards the end, you see a young Mr. Robinson. And there, when he had first just started, I think that was teacher.
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
He actually got most likely to be mistaken as a student or something like that. Him and Miss Stacy Powell. So it was neat to even see that, as Mr. Robinson as a teacher and then administrator and now superintendent. So it's just fun to look back and see what kids thought about them or what accolades they got. So it's been a lot of fun.
We just mentioned that this was the kickoff event to GC 50. Can you tell us anything about what's next, or is this all secretive?
No, it's not. We actually need the community's help. Our next project was to walk in the Labor Day Parade. We don't want to walk with just 5 people, so we've put out some feelers. We won't walk if we don't have enough people, but, it's super easy. Just put on some GC gear. We'll have signs. We'll have all that figured out, but you just need to come and walk. Of course, course, you can pass out candy, but it's just nice to, get all the alums together and just to see that throughout the year. So we would love to do that. If we don't do that, then we will do some things around homecoming. There's been talks of bringing back princesses, queens, the court, and doing some of that just because we will have a homecoming court. I think football's even going to start tailgating. So, we might kind of piggyback off some of their things that they're doing. So it's just, I feel like it's a really fun time right now to be at the high school. We're trying new things. People suggest something. If kids suggest something, we're usually willing to give it a try. Kind of like the tailgating. So that went over so great last year. They're getting ready to start doing it this season. So that's exciting.
Exciting things happening at Grayson County High School. And this year we are going to be taking you through the years, talking to some famous Grayson County alums, some teachers, some former principals. So make sure you join us all season long. We'll get back to the action now as this has been the halftime show here on K105.